Hey, what up guys, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another quick college video. So this is going to be for my audition for FIU theater program. This is probably going to be the most interesting one, mostly because that's where I work. I work at the FIU theater program. That's where I intern. So yeah, let's just go with this. If they don't choose me, it's going to be a really awkward situation afterwards. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the same monologues, Coriolanus, and Not So Perfect Child. And yeah, I have my stuff right here in this bag as always. Yeah, and I kind of need to go quick, so I just want to do this portion very fast, and I'll see you next time. Let's see where I go next. Let's see where the next portion of this video lands. Alright, what up guys? So, I'm actually outside of FIU. I'm currently waiting for my audition time. Yeah. I'm number 13 on the list. There's 12 people ahead of me. They say about 5 minutes, give or take, each person, but every other audition I went to was about 2 to 5. So I'm gonna go back inside the building in about half an hour, see where we're at, and then where I'm at, and then go from there. So yeah, there's actually a lot more people than I thought there would be. It is slightly more frightening than I thought it would be, but whatever. Be confident as always. So yeah, I'll be confident as always, as I always am. So yeah, they had like this kind of little workshop. Similar to the one they had in DePaul. The main difference between this one and the one they had in DePaul, this one was actually a bit longer, about 30 to 45 minutes. The one they had in DePaul was about 20 minutes, give or take. I think a little bit less, maybe like 15, but that's besides the point. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing Common Characters and then Not So Perfect Child, like a medium version of it, because I have 3 versions. I have the full-length version, which you guys haven't have seen on this channel. I have a mini version, which is about a little bit over a minute long, which you can actually see at the Free Drama YouTube channel. It's in competition right now. It's in a contest. And so yeah, if you haven't seen that video, go there, vote it up, and so I could win. And besides the point, I think I'm in second place second place, I think. So yeah. And then past that, where am I? So it was kind of similar to that, where you kind of did some warm-up exercises and whatnot. It's pretty cool. We did this one, like, not running exercise, it was like a walking exercise, pretty cool, which we didn't do at DePaul. I've done that walking exercise before, but not to the extent that they did right now, so it was pretty cool. Yeah, overall it was pretty great, and did really get me relaxed, warmed up. Do I need to relax a bit more? Possibly, just a tad bit more, but overall I feel pretty good, and I feel confident. The fair, be there, the fair. So yeah. I'll probably go back in about half an hour. Let's see how this goes. And I'm back. So yeah, now I am at my dad's house. So at the start of the video, I was at my mom's house. Now I'm at my dad's house. So yeah, pretty good. I think it went pretty good. Just to kind of fill you in what I did in between the time I last saw you guys. Outside of FIU and more or less now. So I did a few breathing exercises as well as vocal exercises. I may do a video on that, on some of my favorite exercises to get you to relax or whatever, maybe, who knows. It's something I kind of just considered while I was doing them. So yeah, mostly breathing exercises just to get me relaxed. And yeah, I mean, they were pretty good, pretty helpful. And after that, I kind of just hung out with some of the other auditionees. With these 4, basically 4 of them, as well as one of the students from FIU that I do know. I've talked to him a few times, not that much, but a few times. So we talked as well here, in the waiting room. He was kind of moderating the whole thing, because what they do in all of these auditions, usually, like DePaul didn't have this because they went up to New York, but I'm assuming they do the same thing back in Chicago. But basically what they have is they have some of the students kind of like tell the auditionees, how the program is and how everything is, and just to get them more confident and calm down before their audition. You can ask them questions and blah 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 blah. So pretty cool in my opinion. Really cool to talk to him, I guess, because I don't really talk to him that often. So that's the thing. Yeah. The few people I did talk to in the audition waiting room was pretty cool. Yeah, I waited in the green room. That's what it's called, the green room. So yeah, and basically what we auditioned in the main theater, the main stage theater. And yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty interesting to say the least, because you have the 2 main judges, which are the teachers. And I've actually never met these two teachers. I mean, granted, I interned there, but I've never actually met them. I've heard about them. I've heard they're pretty tough. They're nice but tough. So it was kind of interesting to finally meet them. And yeah, and then on the side, there was like a few of the students also taking notes or whatnot. You know, maybe I don't know what they were there exactly for, but it was like to take notes and whatnot. And I knew there was like 4 of them in that room as well. I knew two of them for sure. I think there's another girl there that I did know as well, but I'm not completely sure because I wasn't paying complete attention. Because in general, there's like maybe 7 students from FIU, and I only really know about 3 or 4 of them. So yeah, 3, 4, actually 4. Actually no. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Actually no. There's like 8 of them, and I only really talked to about 5 of them. Sorry. So yeah. Still, whatever. Pretty cool. Interesting. And yeah, let's just hope I get in. FIU, their acceptance letter comes in 2 weeks from now, give or take. So yeah, I mean, the one thing I'm kind of worried about is because the theater program, they could accept me, the theater program themselves, they could accept me. However, at the very end, if FIU themselves, so FIU as a school, if they don't accept me, I can't go into the theater program. So I could be admitted into the theater program, but I can't be admitted into the FIU school as a whole. So that'll be, hopefully that doesn't happen. I mean, I haven't really heard anything back from FIU, that's the thing. So yeah, not that I know of. I've checked my emails, I have letters, all my rejection letters have come in. I've gotten no acceptance letters. So FIU is really my only shot. Yeah, because Juilliard and Tapar, they rejected me immediately that same day. So you guys know about that. And then SUNY, I got their letter 2 weeks later. So last week, like 2 weeks later. So 2 weeks ago at this point when I'm filming this. So and they rejected me as well. So yeah, I have yet to hear from Boston U, which I sent in a video audition, and I have yet to hear from UCF, which I also sent a video audition. So I find that one to be a bit weird. I feel like I'm kind of in limbo with those, so I don't really know what to expect from those two. So at the moment, it's just really FIU, and then if Boston U or UCF ever decide to contact me again, well, whatever. Yeah, those two were video auditions. More or less the same thing. The only difference is that I say, hey, my name is Daniel Martinez, and I'm auditioning for either the Boston University theater program or the UCF theater program. And that's basically the same thing. The same questions have to answer, and then the same 2 monologues. So there's really no difference. I may just post a video on that, saying Boston U/UCF audition video, because they're basically the same crap, same thing. So yeah, overall, pretty good experience, and let's just hope I get in. Cross my fingers. And yeah, wish me luck down below. I'll maybe make a video at the very end of this saying which ones I got into and which ones I didn't. So you more or less know how this is going right now. And yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe, comment down below, like the video, show on Facebook, Twitter, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.